This is the third video for the 5-1C lesson. Like in the second video, if you feel ready to pause the video and try this one on your own and then compare it, or maybe just do half the problem and check it, feel free. It says graph the line with the given requirements. Same deal, state the y-intercept, write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. And what do we know? We know the line is going to go through the point 5, -10, way down there. We know the line has a slope of -4, so we can fill that in. And we also know the equation is going to be y equals -4x and something else. So now we're going to go to our scratch paper and solve for B. And then we'll press the check answer and see if we did this correct. So this was slide 4. And the point was 5, -10. And the slope was -4. Label the points. Write out y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form. Maybe this is a good time to pause the video if you feel like you know now the setup of it and you want to try to solve it. -10 goes in front, and it's -4, and it's 5, and plus b. -4 times 5 is -20. And then our solving equation step will be to add 20 to get these to cancel. Do it to the other side of the equation, and we get b is 10. And we'll put it together, and now we will go to graphing. And resist the urge to click the check your solution until we really finish doing this. This seems a little bit weird, but it is going to work. That this line is going to start all the way up at 0, 10, which is at the top, and it's going to get all the way down to the bottom. And that's because it's going to go down. It's negative. And the slope of -4 was down 4, right 1. It is very steep. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. If you're having trouble keeping track of where that is, maybe you mark it or draw in your triangle. We used to draw in a triangle like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 1, and mark that point and that point. Or we could put those little dots that we did on the grid: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right 1 would be right there. That is our triangle. Don't lose track though where that should land. And down 4, right 1, and it lands there. So now, since we went edge to edge in this graph, we should have a pretty accurate graph that when we click check the solution, man, it's right on top of that line that we just sketched in. You got about just a couple more problems that you're going to try this on, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to solve for B, enter stuff into the table, sketch the graph carefully, double check if it's a positive or a negative slope. Make sure you start with your rise, which is either up or down, and then you do your run, which is left or right. And feel free to look back at the other videos if that is helpful prior to trying the remaining problems.